DJs, remixers, you've heard about sampling rates, right? I'm sure you must have done. But what about bit rates? Today, I'm diving into 16-bit, 24-bit, 32-bit, and even that fancy sounding 32-bit float. Now trust me, it's not as scary as it sounds, and no, you shouldn't need a calculator for any of this. Bit depth, or bit rate, basically controls how much detail your recording can actually capture in terms of volume. Think of it like the number of shades between total silence and full blast. The higher the bit depth, the more subtle volume changes you can actually capture, meaning cleaner recordings and less noise. Now 16-bit is the old school standard, so that's used for CDs and lots of consumer formats. It gives you about 96 decibels of dynamic range. Great for final masters that are going straight to streaming or CD. Fine for playback, but it's a little tight if you're recording and editing heavily. .24-bit then is the sweet spot for recording and serious editing because it offers 144 decibels of dynamic range, so that's a lot more headroom. You've got more room to play with in your edits. Perfect for capturing live performances, recording vocals even, or heavy remix work. Basically, it gives you more breathing room, making your mixes cleaner and easier to tweak later on in the edit. Next, you've got 32-bit. Now, this is sometimes also called 32 fixed. It's not that common, but it does exist. It's mainly used in super high and ultra specific situations and applications. For DJs and remixers, it's usually overkill, okay? And it's much heavier on file sizes. Now for the spicy one, 32-bit float, okay? 32-bit float is like having a get out of jail free card, honestly, for your audio. It's not just about dynamic range this time. It actually prevents clipping. So if your recording accidentally peaks or distorts when you're recording a DJ mix, you can fix it later in editing. Like magic. Great for live recordings, or if you're doing risky DJ mixes where the levels can go a little bit wild. The downside of 32-bit float, file sizes are much bigger, so unless you really need the safety net, 24-bit is usually enough. Let me recap. 16-bit is good for playback and final delivery of your audio files. But when you're sampling, 24-bit is the best for recording and editing. 32-bit is the rare one, and that produces very large files. But then you've got that 32-bit float, which is super flexible and does save you from clipping disasters when recording your mixes. Bitrate is only part of the picture though, so make sure you go check out my sampling rates video on my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. That will give you the full picture. Sampling rates, bit rates. And if you found this video helpful, do me a solid, hit the like button, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more DJ tips, tricks, and mixes. I'm DJ Hurley here in the MKFM studio, and until next time, keep spinning, stay creative, and I'll see you in the mix.